Stacy, yeah, the governor made that announcement during her news conference earlier this evening. Now, we were here in position ready for them to arrive here at the airport, those 10 Iowans who have been quarantined in California, but we just found out from an airport official that their flight has been pushed back to tomorrow morning. They're now expected to arrive here at the airport around either 8 or 8:30 tomorrow morning. Now, again, in total, 22 Iowans were quarantined in that cruise ship in California. That's the Grand Princess cruise ship. It was off the coast of Oakland, California this week. You're looking at video from the cruise ship. The governor says they are working to get the rest of those people home as well. We did hear from a Winterset couple who is actually on the cruise ship. They are now under quarantine in an Air Force base in Texas. They say that they are waiting to hear from the governor on exactly when that they can come home. The governor did make several other announcements during that news conference earlier today at Camp Dodge. She said, of course, the headline is 17 people here in Iowa have now been confirmed to have COVID-19, the coronavirus. She also announced she's now postponing state travel for state employees. The governor added that 22 cases tested in state labs just today for the virus all came back negative, so some more good news there. The governor said she does expect things, though, here in Iowa to get worse before they get better.
All 17 positive cases are travel-related, and 15 are directly linked to the same Egyptian cruise. At this time, Iowa is not experiencing community spread of the virus. However, we anticipate it will happen, and now is the time to prepare.
And again, we are still waiting for 10 of those 22 Iowans who were under quarantine in that cruise ship in California to arrive here. We thought they'd be here tonight. Instead, we just found out they'll be getting here on the runway tomorrow morning. We've learned also that the Iowa Department of Health will pick them up. They won't be going through the airport itself. They'll be picked up by department officials and then go from there. Live at the Des Moines International Airport tonight, Max Dieknight, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
West Des Moines retirement services company Athene is taking precautions after an employee may have been exposed to somebody with coronavirus. Athene told KCCI it has asked employees who work at the same facility to work from home. They did that today so that the company can further limit exposure and disinfect the building. The company wants to emphasize again, no employees are currently sick. They are just taking precautionary measures. As more cases develop in Iowa, the mayor of Des Moines is asking anybody planning to attend large events to put their health first. KCCI's Kayla James is live with the mayor's request.
Yeah, Stacy, by no means is there a mayoral proclamation, but Mayor County is hoping people will reconsider if they're going to or hosting events with large gatherings. He says this will help limit the risk of exposure while he and the city figure out what, if anything, needs to be done next.
We're proactive. We're trying to stay ahead of this thing.
This thing meaning the coronavirus. Mayor Frank County says while he currently doesn't know if he has the authority to stop events from happening, the city is looking into ways to limit exposure both indoors and outdoors.
We're starting to look at how we're going to handle our board and commission meetings. Which ones are essential and which ones can we put off?
Many popular spots throughout the city are already taking precautions. The Des Moines Public Library is the most recent to make a move, canceling all events and programs from now until March 31st. What's not being canceled? The annual St. Patrick's Day Parade. Organizers put out the message on their Facebook page Thursday night saying, quote, there isn't a single case of the virus in the surrounding counties. If you feel endangered, stay away. There are other events, however.
A number of people called and said, are you going to have the fish fry?
That will not be moving forward, leaving St. Anthony Catholic Church's Parish Hall empty instead of full for their fish fry and Saturday night bingo.
In the spirit of prudence, we would just cancel that until further notice.
Monsignor Frank Chido says services will continue as normal, even adding a special mass next Saturday morning, focusing on the coronavirus.
This will be, in particular, a more focused attention on the issue of coronavirus, deliverance from it, protection.
Now, Mayor County tells us he's spoken with several mayors of cities like LA, Seattle, and New York to see what they're doing in case of an outbreak here. Live in Des Moines, Kayla James, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
And starting tonight, the Des Moines Public School District canceled all programs until March 30th. Superintendent Thomas Ahart says that will give the district time to deep clean every district building. It will also give them some time to see how the coronavirus progresses throughout the state. Because of the schedule, the district only had to cancel 2 scheduled days of class. Here are the actions governors from neighboring states are taking with their schools. Wisconsin schools will close starting next Wednesday. They could reopen April 6th. Illinois schools will close statewide for nearly 2 weeks. That starts Tuesday. South Dakota's governor has requested schools start closing next week. In Nebraska, the governor says he might order schools closed for 6 to 8 weeks. The governors of Minnesota and Missouri have no plans to close schools at this time.